see no competition. I don't see no competition. I don't see no competition. My whole squad's on a mission.
NBC 10 breaking news.
Tonight on NBC 10 News at 11, we are following several major breaking developments in the coronavirus pandemic.
When I first heard about social distancing measures, I was at California Strength in San Ramon.
Man, I was at home. I was hanging out with a few of my friends.
Yes, I was down in Auburn when I heard about the whole social distancing thing.
I was in Clemson, and I didn't know what to do. I was down here training for the NFL. It was just crazy. We had just finished the pro day. I wanted to get to my family as fast as possible, so that was exactly what I did. I flew out to Richmond, and I just stayed at home with my family.
It was kind of a shock to me, man. You don't really expect something like this to happen. It's just, this is like history, honestly.
It was crazy that, seeing that we had to, go on a lockdown and everybody had to be quarantined and everything was shutting down. It was like, wow, like this is all happening like at the wrong time.
I mean, it was really crazy. You never thought it would really happen. You never thought they would kind of shut the world down and put the limitations on the world that they did. But, it became a true and real reality. For me, even now, you still see the virus being in full effect around the world. I just wish and hope that everybody practices social distancing and protect themselves and their families.
This pandemic didn't affect my pro day. My pro day was very, very early. It was a week after the combine, and the pandemic didn't really happen until 2 weeks after the combine.
We had lucked up because we actually had our pro day. Our pro day was 6 days after the combine. Unfortunately, a lot of other schools didn't.
It was crazy just not being able to, do a real pro day, with a bunch of coaches in attendance and not do it at my university in Texas Christian.
I scheduled my personal workout during this time, and places just started closing down. A lot of scouts pulled out of the field too. The interviews, I was supposed to have a couple of interviews. Those were actually pretty much canceled, and I had to do most of my interviews over the phone or via Zoom call.
As far as me training though, I've always been a guy that, I can make something out of nothing. So I'm out here at home in Waxahachie, and I have access to my high school, a few hills, a track.
My training wasn't drastically impacted, and if anything, it was all I did. So I just watched film, I worked out, I ran, did football drills. I did that every day.
If there's a will, there's a way, and I think every day you have to have that approach and finding a way to get better. So I try and maintain that.
I'm always a guy that's gonna find a way. I'm always a guy that's creative, always a guy that's gonna find a way to put some work in and to get the most out of it.